are now listening to the Odd Valley Podcast.
Are you ready?
Oh, yes, I am. Is it now time to talk?
Yeah, remember?
Hi.
When the wubs start, the wub,
I
wub,
forget.
wub.
Hi, welcome to Odd Valley Live. We are on our new day here on Friday because we decided that Fridays are way better after the work day. People get to have happy hour with us, chill with us. And then, you have the rest of your weekend. We're not interrupting it really. So...
Yep.
And we're not interrupting our weekend in case you want to do something. So, anyways, welcome. I am your host, Mochi Squeeze, and I'm here with the other host, Jacob Jones, over there messing with his camera.
Messing with your camera.
Or messing with my camera. So.
Hey, I'm Jacob. What's up? Oops, that was kind of loud.
Jacob. So,
Whoa.
if I seem a little bit tired, it's because, I had a whole work day where I had to work and had to come home, get ready for the podcast and everything like that.
Yeah, we barely slept last night, too.
Barely slept last night because we were hanging out with our good friends, Kat and Pat. They're my friends from California. Fun fact is that we have been friends since we were in kindergarten. So... It's a long time. It's a long time for us.
That's a long old time.
Yeah, so they were here from California, so we went out to Nora's. Nora's is this bomb-ass Italian place here in Las Vegas that you guys have to check out. If you live in Vegas and haven't done it, you should do it. If you're coming from out of state or whatever, you should definitely check it out. Because I don't think Nora's is anywhere else. I think they only have it here in Vegas, and everything that they have is so delicious.
Yep. It's delicious. I got the shrimp scampi.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed that.
I got the ossobuco. I think you could pull up a picture. I sent it to you of the... I don't know if I'm saying it right, but...
The ossobuco?
I think it's ossobuco.
Let me get into Slack here.
But I sent him
more.
a picture so you could see it. Because I like to fancy myself a little foodie. So
you fancy yourself.
I take food pictures that Jacob hates because I always interrupt him from eating.
I don't hate it. I just hate that it takes so long. It shouldn't take so long.
Yeah, but it was like my second time going there within like a week. Because the first time I went with my girl coworkers and we had like a shit ton of drinks and a shit ton of food, which I also took pictures of, but that's not what we're talking about today. So you're only going to get a brief picture of the thing I ate last night.
We could go over like what's going on with us before we jump into the episodes, It's fine. It's called the banter.
Yeah, but I didn't send those
Pre-game
on Slack,
banter.
so
okay.
I didn't send them on Slack. I gotta get myself a drink, so hold on.
Drink up. All right. Well, anyway, if you're just joining us or if you've never seen this podcast or listened to it, this is Odd Valley Podcast. This is a show about drinking. We talk about stuff and then we drink about stuff.
Yep.
So grab your drink. We got our non-sponsor today is beer, several different types of it. I forget which one. It's the same. It's Elysian, actually, this beer. I don't know which one. I'm drinking, and she's over there drinking Trulies. Today also I'll be taking a shot of Bullet bourbon. That's I just want to mix it up. And as always, Mochi Squeeze over there is going to take a shot of
Jameson.
That's right, your favorite.
That is my favorite. But I also have been getting into gin because there's this pretty gin that one of my coworkers told me about. That
the
you
Empire.
can make drinks with. It's called the Empress gin, and it's so pretty, and it tastes good. So I've been drinking that lately. So I don't know, but it's my first time like really drinking gin. So I was getting gin drunk, and gin drunk is a little different. It hits differently than whiskey drunk or beer drunk or tequila drunk.
Yeah, it's totally like chill, man.
Yeah. So
what? Where does it go?
So yeah. And then, so as you guys, if you guys are loyal watchers or listeners, we didn't have an episode last week, but that's because we took a break for Easter. We had a fun time. We spent Easter with Jacob's family, which was really, really, really fun. And usually their Easter things are super fun because everybody's there and they do this egg hunt for the kids. And his grandparents have like a really big lot. So it's fun. They have to go everywhere to try to get the eggs. And there's good food. But also the fun thing is that Jacob's uncle, Rich, and Sherry have a new puppy.
That's
and
right,
they
dude.
brought him, and he is so adorable. I almost kidnapped him. He's so adorable.
So cute.
So cute. His
Such a
name is
cute
Bacon.
little doggy.
I also sent Jacob a picture of that too, so he could pull it
I'm
up
about
there
to pull
and
up some
then
pictures here.
show you. But he is so adorable.
Let's see.
And I had puppy fever at that time, but we're not getting a
At
puppy.
that time, not now.
We're not
okay,
getting a
what
puppy.
is this? The puppy picture right here? So I'm just getting. Oops, that's wrong. Thing.
Yeah,
there you
there's
go.
me and the puppy.
Awesome.
See, he's like, look at
Getting used to
he's
Slack
so
here.
tiny, and he has the little belly situation there.
So cute.
I'm like, look at how cute he is.
Oh, he's so adorable.
He's just so adorable.
Can we
And
get some
then
zoom on it? Let's see if I can make it bigger.
you can show the ossobuco because I did take a picture of that.
Yeah, the osobuco right here.
Yeah, see, so that was a bomb. That was my first time having that. I think it's a veal shank.
God, it looks
I
so
wanna
good.
say-
Is that mashed
I don't
potatoes?
know. Well, it's potato. Yeah, mashed potatoes. I think you could do it with potatoes, or you could do it with pasta because I've seen it with pasta before.
Okay.
But anyway,
It almost looks like the Italian version of like shepherd's pie, but like upside down.
yeah. And then
Looks
no,
good.
because there's a bone, and then the like.
Oh, is that what
I
that
had
thing
that.
in the middle
I
is?
had that because I had it for leftovers,
Mhm.
and you could eat the bone marrow that's in there. I scraped it out, and it was
That's cool.
delicious. Also,
Oh god.
what's it called? Our friend's kid, she
Nope.
is an amazing drawer. She's an artiste.
There we go.
She's been making
she's
her
a good
own.
drawer.
I don't know if that's the appropriate word.
Artist.
I don't know.
You could say artist, or you could say cartoonist.
Cartoonist, because she's been into Pokemon apparently, and she's been making her own Pokemon.
Gotta catch them all.
And so when we were having dinner, Jacob's like, "Oh, hey, why don't you draw me a pasta Pokemon?" And she made one. She did one. We have
Yeah.
it on our fridge right now.
Within the time frame, like
yeah,
I
within the
asked,
time frame of dinner. So go ahead and
Yeah.
pull that up so you
Let's-
could show
yeah,
how
pull that picture up.
talented that little munchkin is.
Boom. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to definitely zoom in this one. So
Yeah, and then there's also a fun little
you see little baby Jacob
little-
in there too.
yeah.
There's a
little-
recipe in there. Let's scoot that over.
There's a little baby Jacob right there, in the
Do
corner.
you see it?
as
Well, you
part
can
of
see
his-
some of it. Anyway, you know, if you see that recipe, that's like a really good recipe. So
Yeah,
secrets.
and our
I can
Arby's
zoom
coupon
anymore.
because they just made a Arby's.
Yeah,
by
you know what
Arby's.
sucks about that Arby's coupon though
But
is that
look at
it's
that.
just like regular roast
Isn't
beef
that
sandwiches.
cool? That drawing, and
That's
it's
sick.
I guess it's
Pastone.
fire type and metal. I don't really
Pastron.
know. I don't know anything about Pokemon.
See, like Pokemon, right? There's different types of Pokemon, like a normal type.
Okay, hold on. Before you get into it, let's just take our shot. Okay, let's take the preliminary shot, and then we'll get into the Pokemon real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, I wonder if there's any Pokemon in the Bermuda Triangle.
Oh, and that's our topic.
That's
We're
our
going to be
topic,
talking
see?
about the Bermuda
I just
Triangle.
wanted to sneak that in there.
So, yeah.
Anyway, look, we always start with
Cheers.
the shot at the beginning of the episode. I already said what they are. Have a shot with us, and let's get ready to rumble. Did we? Whoo! I forgot that was bourbon. Oh, yeehaw! I also forgot that shot glass is a little big. Did we mention yet about the going to Fridays on the on here? I don't know if we did, but just so everybody knows, if you want to catch the show live, you can
I
hit
have to
us.
have a peanut situation.
Yeah, the peanuts are up there for it, just for this. If you want to catch the show live, it's every Friday at 6:30 p.m. going forward. We were on Saturdays before, but now we're on Fridays. Twitch.tv/OddValley.
I did mention it in the very beginning.
Oh, okay, that's right. Yeah. I just want to throw out I want to at least address that on top every episode. So if you are listening to the audio version, there is a video version. You can check. You just like search Odd Valley on YouTube or hit us up twitch.tv/OddValley.
Yeah.
Anyways, that shot was intense.
Before we go on to the wheel, I just had to mention about this outfit I'm wearing. I look like I'm going to play baseball. I don't like baseball. Sorry, baseball fans.
That's
I
sad.
don't really like it. I think it's boring.
It's not
okay,
so
look,
boring.
I don't think it's like super boring.
It's
I just
very
think
long.
that sometimes it could be, but I do like watching a live baseball game because I get to have hot dogs and drink beer and get drunk in the sun, which I like to do.
That sounds like a song, like song lyrics.
Maybe you could write
Drinking
a song on it.
a beer and hanging in the sun.
But I don't play baseball myself. It just so happens that it looks like it because I'm wearing my Fuck Cancer shirt here.
Yeah, it's sort of
And it's
like
a
that baseball
thing.
tee.
Because I felt like it matched my hat. Because I had to wear a hat because I didn't want to do my hair today. I have these weird, crazy pigtails, but that's about it. Because the rest of my hair up here is like fucked. So I had to wear the hat.
Hashtag
and
fucked hair.
This hat was given to me by my ate. And it says because I said so. Because she knows me. And this is the hat I should always be wearing
knows you.
Around Jacob. Because he should know that if I tell him something or if I ask him something, he shouldn't be asking me why. It's just because I said so. Okay?
That's right. That is right, apparently. But hey, whatever. Hey, just to supplement that, here's your drink.
Oh, that's the drink that I made.
There you
Okay,
go.
so that's the Empress 1908 Canadian gin, by the way. Shout out to the Canadians. It's a delicious gin. And it looks pretty like that. See, so you can make like pretty cocktails.
Pretty.
And it tastes good. It's not just pretty, it's also good. So
It's pretty good.
yeah, and then we did that layering thing. It's like
Yeah.
lemon juice, seltzer, and then the gin, and then you mix it up. But what's cool about this is that it's not just blue, it's not just purple. Things you mix it with, it turns different colors. Like I did a raspberry one, and it was turned like fuchsia or something.
Fuchsia.
So
Raspberry made it fuchsia.
I started following their Instagram, so they have a lot of recipes on there, and I'll be making stuff. So,
How about that? Oh, no. I think I got it wrong.
But okay, let's move on to the topic at hand.
Here we go.
So we're gonna do we are gonna
We don't gotta
do the
talk
wheel.
about Pokemon. It's fine.
No, do the Pokemon. Show them because now you gotta know. Because now we gotta know.
Well, no, all I'm saying is the here it said the type thing, It's fire and metal. And so like I said, Pokemon normal type would be like this cat. But a fire type cat would be like if the cat could shoot fire out of its butt or mouth or something, right? If it was metal type, then it would be like if the cat had actual like Wolverine claws or even was like had an exoskeleton of like metal, right? And when we were talking, I was saying, fire and metal are my favorite types, and so
so that's why
it's fire and metal.
Fire metal.
But then if you look at the actual like Pokemon itself, it's like, okay, it's got noodles in there, but then like it's mostly like a fireball enveloping the noodles above it, and then in a bowl of steel on the bottom.
Nice.
Pretty sick.
Like that. I like that.
It.
See, so she's like she's really talented.
Yeah, that's some talent. She really put a thought into it, and she just had the time frame of the beginning of dinner to get it done.
But I will say that I'm gonna confession. I was a little bit nervous about the dinner just because I'm always nervous around children. But Katrina and Pat's kids are like amazing. So,
yeah, they're cool kids, man. Shout outs to those kids.
They're
Shout
like
outs
really cool and they're really well behaved.
Yeah. Just that family. They're cool. They're fun.
Yeah. So
food was delicious. Nora's, check it out.
And remember, if you guys are listening, we owe you a dinner for sure. We're gonna make Jacob is going to make sure he like cooks you like an amazing dinner. So.
Yeah, and just throwback to the the grilling episode, if you didn't watch or listen to that, I'll be cooking on that Blackstone.
Yeah.
So, just so you know. Flat top.
Because Jacob
Whoa.
is really
Sorry.
good. His carne asada is super good.
Yeah, I can't wait to
It's
try.
like-
I mean, look, carne asada, I typically like to get a little kiss of the flame on there, but then this time I'm going to do it on the Blackstone and like pour a little bit of the, the juices on there.
Mm-hmm. Well,
be good.
so let's move on
Damn.
to Trebek. We're going to go to Trebek.
Forgot to start the clock
Trebek
again.
is our wheel. Trebek is our wheel that has words on it.
Yeah.
We spin the wheel twice, and whatever word it lands on throughout this whole episode, if you hear that word, that's what we drink to.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Here's the wheel.
so here's the wheel.
Woo.
You can see my arm there,
Wait, can I center it?
but
Can I
this is the wheel.
put it in the center of the
and-
screen?
I don't even fucking know what you're doing.
Can I put it in the middle? Oh, it is in the middle.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Well, I don't know. My perspective's weird here. But anyway, keep going.
So we're gonna spin the wheel now, okay? so we could move along the episode.
Spin it. Or we're going to spin it twice. Two
But
words. Let's go.
we're gonna read it first, okay? We're skipping that part, but okay. So
Oh,
we
yeah,
always
yeah.
have drink, drank, drunk.
Yep.
Then it's Bermuda,
Mm-hmm.
triangle, mystery,
Mm-hmm.
lost, myth, missing, scary, ocean, plane, or boat.
Yep. Sometimes we like to
Okay.
combine on like one pie slice. That was like vehicles.
Yeah, we were going to do that, but I
Well,
was
it's very
having
specific
a
though.
problem trying to fit vehicles into a pie square.
Oh yeah, it's sort of a long word, so you
Yeah.
have to do like the.
So I just decided
vertical.
to do planes and,
Oh,
okay,
and
I'm gonna spin it now.
disclaimer. I de-tighten. What is it? I loosen it up a little so it might spin a little better.
Okay,
But put your
I'm
arm
gonna
into it. Let's see what happens. We got two coming up, as always. Missing.
Missing.
Okay. Hopefully it doesn't land on missing again, and then no. See, we're good. Triangle. Okay.
All right.
The triangle is missing.
All right.
All right.
Type
cool.
it into chat because I'm not gonna remember.
Okay, fine. I'll type it in the chat here. And if you watch the replay, you'll see it.
Yeah.
Missing and where is it? Where's the ampersand? Missing and triangle.
Okay.
Okay, good. I spelled
So-
missing correctly. I mean triangle correctly.
Yeah. So we have that.
All right,
that's
and we
what
got
we-
our little action cam for when we need some action shots. Yeah. There.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So, perfect.
Perfect. Live show.
So we are gonna do. So as you know, we are going to be talking about the Bermuda Triangle
We're talking about
and
Bermuda
how
Triangle.
people went missing in
ooh.
the.
Very nice. Yep. And so
area.
you take one drink for every bell.
So
Yeah, buddy. And then check it out. I have like a fun little background. Boom. If you're watching the live version, you'll see I have an actual like a Google Maps. I think that's Maps, right? Oh, excuse me. Google Earth image of the Bermuda Triangle. There. That looks better. Oh, did I say? I was waiting for you. And if I could please have another beer, that would be wonderful. Wonderful.
So
Just so you guys know, the cat's in here.
the cat
sweet,
is
thank you.
here. See, this is what you should pick up the action cam for.
Oh, true. I'll do that in a little bit. Ooh,
But,
I have to do this first.
So Jacob has learned his lesson from last time, and he has a side table.
I have a
because
side table
he
because last
watched-
episode.
He watched the episode in replay, and he was very upset at himself about how he was very upset.
Dude, if you didn't see it like either live or over the weekend, you watched the edited version where I cut out a minute
You
or
cut
so.
it out?
Yeah, I cut out a
I
minute and a half
hate
of me
you.
freaking out.
I told my
It was just
coworker to
annoying.
watch it.
No, there's still
you
enough
were
in there.
freaking out.
There's still enough of me freaking out in there. I just there was a moment of me crying and freaking out, so I cut it.
Because
I cut
our
it out.
loyal listener wasn't able to watch it because she was on vacay.
I'm
and
just
then
saying.
so I told her,
if
she's
she
like,
watched it, if she
she's
watched
like,
it
oh,
before,
I'm gonna go watch it back. And then I said, okay, cool, because that's an episode that was hilarious because We had a barbecue, and I was really drunk beforehand already. And Jacob freaked out, and all I was doing was staring at
Live
him.
show. No, dude, it's because you were trying to like diffuse the situation, and it was really awkward, and you were saying things, and I was just being a dick, and so I was like, let's cut out this little chunk because
That is everyday
it's just not
life.
entertainment. But I do have the original role, so who knows? Maybe
Yeah,
I'll
if
release
anyone
that
like our
minute
really
of me
really
being,
good
like,
friends that hang out with us, no, like aren't even shocked about that because
no, of
they
course
know
not.
that that's how you are.
No,
and
but
that's
I'm
how
just
you-
saying, like,
and that's how I am when you're. That's how I react to you when you're. having
damn
a
you,
thing.
Jacob.
See, it's because
Dude, no, wait, time out. Look, if you watched the episode before like Tuesday, then you saw it because it wasn't
No.
edited before then.
But she didn't because she wasn't back from vacation.
Dude, look, I still have the original footage, so I'll show you.
See?
I'll show
Look
you
at
unfiltered.
Trying to.
I'm just saying it's annoying to watch a person like bitch and moan like a child,
I mean,
which was what was
it
happening
is
last week. So
annoying,
I'm
but
sorry.
It's also funny sometimes. So
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, I didn't cut all of it out. There's still more of me, like, complaining about pouring stuff all over my phone. At least it was my mouse. If it
Okay.
was my mouse, that would have been really bad.
yeah. Okay.
But anyway, look, I got a side table, and guess what? It's going to work. And also, you know what
hope
a
so.
side table can't solve? The missing people in the Bermuda Triangle. That's 2 bells.
Oh yeah, that's right. He said the word twice. Damn him.
For the record, I'm drinking a pint of Murphy Stout right now. Still left over from whatever. St. Patrick's.
Yes.
St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
Okay, so look, I want to start with this. All right? I'll get into it. I'll get into the nitty-gritty. I'll pull up all the stuff. But you said you did some reading, Mochi.
I did a little bit of reading. Yes. I went on the History Channel.
So I want to hear, like, just from your brain, you know, just from what you retained, what is the Bermuda Triangle? You know, where is it?
It's
What-
like
like
in the
what-
Atlantic
just-
Ocean
Mhm.
between Florida, like
Mhm.
the southernmost point, I think, or whatever. I don't know. I'm bad with directions, but whatever it is on that picture right there.
Yeah. Well, describe it to the audio listeners.
Yeah, and the Bahamas and Bermuda and Puerto Rico or something. Was it Puerto Rico?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Puerto
Puerto
Rico. It's the Florida, the southern, like basically the
Tip.
southern tip of Florida, up to Bermuda, and then down to Puerto Rico, which forms the triangle shape. So if you are watching the live version, you'll see the triangle shape behind
Yes.
us.
So
That is the actual shape. Also, let us know if the quality of the video is cutting out or something, because I'm getting a red square over here for some reason.
But yeah,
but anyway,
so like
just let me
that's the triangle. That's what I read about. And then they said that and what's funny is that like they just named this like this Bermuda Triangle
Oh.
thing
It's also known as the Devil's Triangle, by the way. It's another.
yes, it is.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yes, it is. But it's like I think it only became known for like disturbing things in like 1914 or something.
1950
1950
is like basically it was officially dubbed Bermuda Triangle in the 50s.
Just because like it looks like
It's
an
another drink.
unassuming piece of the ocean, right? But then weird things
Right.
started to happen.
I'll
The
bring
most
this up.
important thing that happened was that there was
You can see it behind us.
there was like a flight squadron or a pilots, a set of pilots that flew through the Bermuda Triangle.
Yep, flight. Yeah,
And then
flight 19. Oh, you said it. Ooh, man, we pick good ones this time. I like when we pick like on topic ones.
and what they were doing some training.
Don't put it
They
there.
they were doing training, and then they flew through it, and all of a sudden their equipment started going nuts or something.
Mhm.
But the thing is they didn't radio in for like help or something. Like there was no SOS.
Right.
And then when they went missing. And
See?
there
Told
was
you that was a good one.
no crash. Like there was no crash. They searched the ocean and they didn't see
Nothing.
any crash particles, and they didn't find anyone.
They call that flotsam.
So it was like really weird. It was really weird. And so even though it's like a mystery, so what I read was that even though it's like a mystery or whatever, scientists try to say that it's like the pressure in the air, or it's like weird things, because there have been plenty and plenty of people who have traveled through the triangle,
Right.
and have not gone missing.
Right. Yeah.
Fuck.
You queued them up, but I've been drinking along, so.
So they try to say that it's like akin to accidents just happening.
Right.
But for some reason, people just want to focus on that. It might be aliens, or it might be some weird portal or whatever,
Right.
or what have you.
To me, that's like the fun, right?
But I personally believe that it is like a weird portal. I do think that. I think that it's because
what I'm sorry to interrupt you, but what show does that make you think of?
I don't know.
Come on, there's one show.
I don't know. I was going to say Pirates of the Caribbean.
No,
when he
yeah.
he goes into the
The weird
the weird world
the
with the
underworld
crabs
thing, yeah.
with the stone crabs.
Oh well, now that's more like a dimensional gate that's taking you to like the underworld. Well, technically, in that movie, he was dead.
Because I know that people are trying to say that there are things that went through there that didn't disappear, which is true. But like, this is like, I mean, I feel like the most people suspiciously disappear in this triangle.
Right. True.
So I don't know what scientists are talking about. Excuse me.
I mean, this is just a notorious area, and there's like some theories to why, but like, yeah, people do go through.
Or some people think it's aliens.
Yes, and that's fun.
Like some sort of weird alien portal, which is
I was trying to find like actual stuff on that, and like I don't know, I couldn't find a lot of material on that.
Which is more believable that it would be aliens, because aliens exist. Because the government already said that UFOs. UFOs are real. So I mean,
dude, just so everyone understands, we're gonna be doing a UFO episode.
So what if
for sure?
What if the triangle is a huge invisible UFO? Right. And so it picks and chooses who they suck up. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, dude. Now you're talking.
I mean,
well, okay.
right?
Well, let's be on. Let's just okay. Like I said, we'll really get into this, like the facts and all that fun stuff. But right now we're just having fun, right? Just so you know, there have been recent sightings of triangle-shaped UFOs in the sky. I saw one on. I started following some UFO subreddits. If you're not following them and you're into that kind of stuff, just look it up. There's like a UFO believers, and then there's like a UFO skies or something like that. There's like a couple different ones. But one of the ones I watched was like a video released by the government, apparently from some source, or the military, I should say. And it was like a triangle just flying in the sky, and like pulsing light. Like the whole thing was pulsing light, like in intervals, like every few seconds. It was like pew, pew. And it's triangle shaped. And I'm just saying, man, Bermuda Triangle. That was 3.
I hate you.
Don't hate me. Don't hate me, hate the game.
But no, I get
it's really cool. It's really cool, and I like that you brought that theory up. And you know what? I look, it's fun to
First off,
get
though,
weird,
like, what
it's
the
fun to
fuck?
get weird.
Cockburn Town?
What
the fuck is Cockburn Town?
That's in the Turks and Caicos Islands. I don't know. You know what? Maybe we should do like a
Cockburn.
We should do a geography episode where we just like look at weird places on the map and say, "What's that place?" and then look into the place. Like Cockburn Town.
Cockburn Town.
It's some sort of capital of that place.
Yeah, because it's
Clearly.
a big star.
But, you know, if you can't see
Eesh,
us, you know, we
yikes.
should watch the video
Yikes for
version of the show.
whoever is in like Cockburn Town.
Sorry. Dude,
That's sad.
maybe you're just slandering an entire town right now. This isn't cool, man.
I might even be saying it wrong, to be honest, but it just
I
looks
mean, it's
like
literally
Cockburn.
spelt Cockburn.
Maybe
So,
there's
I feel like it's a dude's last name. Maybe it's like
is
like an
there someone
Australian
named Cockburn? If there's someone named Cockburn, like
guy named Cockburn.
that's sad.
I'm
That's
Googling
sad.
it.
It's like one of those names where like it's unfortunate that
Yeah,
like,
Claude Cockburn. Here you
oh
go.
my God, here
Claude
we go.
Cockburn, father of Alexander, Andrew, and Patrick, three brilliant journalists, was the original model. Yeah, and there's more. I don't know, but there's a guy named Cockburn.
Just
Look it up,
stop.
Cockburn. Just Google. I typed in a guy named Cockburn, and that's what popped
no,
up.
No.
Is there a basketball player named Cockburn?
No.
Are you sure? Because
No.
I'm getting Google images. Kofi Cockburn. Look at this shit. I'm gonna bring it up right now on the view screen. Look, Illinois big man Kofi Cockburn. See?
You think he has a big dick?
I think his dick might be on fire.
I mean, like,
Cockburn.
just saying, if
Um,
his name was Cockburn, you think that people would like think that?
I think we're getting off topic, but it's I don't know. I feel like
I mean, maybe Cockburn Town
you're
is.
born with the name you're born with. You know what I mean?
Maybe
you could change
that's the
that.
reason why the Bermuda Triangle people go missing there because
That's two.
it's Cockburn.
Cockburn should have been like a pie slice
How
on
many
there.
of them were men that went missing versus women?
Men
Because
versus
if
women.
there was a lot of men missing, then
Well,
it
let's
might have
see.
something to do with Cockburn Town.
Well, look, there's a lot of boats and a lot of planes that have gone missing. A lot of the planes were military planes. A lot of the boats are probably
See?
like fishing boats and stuff.
Still, that's
Probably a lot of men.
probably
You know what I mean? I'm hypothesizing more men go missing. That's another bill. Than women. But I mean, sure some
See?
women go missing too. I heard one
maybe
tragic one,
Cockburn Town,
which we'll talk about.
like.
You are just caught up on this
Is that-
burning
wait,
penis. You know what? I'm gonna have to
Willacoochee-
change the background.
Willacoochee, GA, Georgia.
You know what?
Is there really a
Get the
Willacoochee,
fuck
Georgia?
out of here, dude. Yeah, obviously it's on the map.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay. Or it's not on the map. It's in chat right there.
Willacoochee.
I like
Look,
it. We're gonna have to check that out. Yeah,
If
you know
they
what?
worship
So honestly, we're gonna do a
if they worship
sexy
the coochie there.
sexy locations
no.
episode where it's just all
no.
like cocks and coochies everywhere. Okay, let's
Oh,
switch
no.
this up to this one then, because you can't handle it.
I can't. As long as you
Oh
have
look, I'm in the
Cockburn on
I'm
there,
in the
we're done.
triangle over here. Look at me, I'm in the triangle. Oh, I said it twice. Damn it.
Yeah, you're
I'm sorry.
ridiculous.
Hit the bell twice.
Abyssal Plain.
I really hope you're drinking along if you're watching or listening. Even if you're not listening or watching live, I just hope you're drinking along. There, boom.
Okay, that's
It's just
a better one.
it's a basic background.
yeah,
It's
so
not going to
then, 'cause
distract
I
you.
am telling you,
You're-
as
you're
long
very
as
distracted.
yes, as long as that thing is up, as long as Cockburn was up there, we weren't even gonna get
I
past it. It
I
was
just
done.
wanted to have a visual representation of the area, but I think we've done that enough. So let's move on. But yeah. Anyway, so aliens. People talk about
So that's what the
Lemuria.
Bermuda Triangle looks like from space. Because why is
You're
it
yet
lit
again,
up?
yet again, you're getting lost in the background. It's just a fun background. Wait, why did you hit the bell? Did you say the T word?
Yeah, I said
Okay,
the
fine.
T
That's a
word.
drink. I'm gonna need another beer.
I'm sure you're gonna need another beer.
Well, you're the beer master. Let's go.
You have
Anyway.
this one. I picked this one.
Oh yeah,
guys.
yeah. Cool.
I want to show
Show
you
'em,
guys this. I picked this one because
This is
the
my last
thing
glass
looks
here. I'm
cool.
gonna finish it.
Look at it. See,
Yeah, it's a
only
sour
pick
beer, so
I only pick
I'm excited.
beer based on what the can and the package looks like. I'm like the worst person, but
Dude, that's why. That's how I
mean,
pick my wine.
why?
Same way. And you know, I don't know. It's cool. It says vape tricks, and it's just a lot of clouds.
Yeah. So
Dude, remember vaping and like that being like a whole cool thing for a second there, and then everybody being like, "Don't vape, kids," and that's where we're at
Yeah.
now.
because you shouldn't fucking vape.
I know. I got it real bad, and I was all like coughing
I feel
up
like
vape juices.
everyone who I know this is going to be very controversial to say, but I feel like
Uh-oh.
everyone who
Alienating listeners.
who smokes, why don't you just try smoking marijuana?
Yes.
Because
Okay,
I feel
that's
like
not
it's
controversial
better.
at all. That's great.
I feel like it's better. And then the thing is like
Woo!
you do get high or whatever at first, but then once you smoke a little bit more, like more and more, you get used to it and you won't have
True.
that weird feeling, you know? I mean, but this is advice. I'm probably being hypocritical about this because I will never do it.
Yeah, you will.
Not because I don't want to, but one, I can't do it for my job, and two, like I do get really paranoid when I'm on weed.
Look, if
So
it
I
was
can't,
if it was
but-
100% legal and you didn't need to worry about being drug tested on that drug and whatever, you would probably smoke it one time. and
No,
just try it
yes,
again.
but what I'm
or
saying
even
is
just
that,
do the
like-
edibles, you know?
Yeah, but remember when I did the edibles? We can't.
No, it's because the time you did edibles, you ate like a cookie that had a full cookie that you should have had a fourth of, and then you ate another one.
And then I had a bunch of popcorn.
Yeah, but that time you had fun.
I did, except that, you know.
I think you'll be okay. But anyway,
But yes, anyways,
let's
tell
get
me your
let's
thing.
get
That's
into
what
it.
that's what I read about the Bermuda Triangle.
Oh, that's a bell.
So, what did you learn about it?
Oh, I learned a lot. Let's start with Wikipedia. You know, it's a good time. I'm not going to bring it up on the screen. I'll just kind of read some things here. First of all, Bermuda Triangle, also known as the Devil's Triangle, it says is a loosely defined region, in the western part of the North Atlantic Ocean where a number of aircraft and ships are said to have disappeared under mysterious circumstances. Most reputable sources dismiss the idea that there is any mystery, because there's a lot of research to basically dispute everything that, you know. So all the fun alien whatever talk is less fun when you really dig into the whole thing, you know. But I'm not gonna ruin our fun yet. Essentially, a ton of ships go through that zone and make it.
Okay.
It's just every once in a while something goes wrong where motherfuckers disappear. So that cannot be disputed. However, a lot of times I feel like a lot more times than people realize the missing craft, whatever it be, is discovered eventually and has been discovered.
Where? But not
It's
any
happened-
of the ones that was in the triangle.
No, yes, some of them have, you know.
No, which ones?
Well,
Which
we'll
ones?
go over it. We'll go over it.
Because I did my thing and they said I did some
There's a
research
few,
and
there's
said
a few
none.
there's a few that went missing and that were like, that's another bell. I think I got 5. Hit it again. 5 or 6.
I don't
5?
know because I've been drinking.
5. There's been a few that have been
I can't keep
have
track of
been
you.
found like after the fact in more recent years. But anyway, just go into the origins, and then let me just chug
I'm
this
like,
for 5
okay,
seconds.
I'm gonna tell you that I'm a little bit on edge because
Ooh, this beer's good.
because our
This is really good.
one of our
Woo.
loyal listeners is gonna type something in this chat thing that I'm gonna have to do.
Oh, it's like
and
cherries.
I got a little bit nervous when she said Willacoochee because I was like, wait, what is that the dare? Because like I don't know, I'm not really sure. Like I'm not really sure about doing stuff
Is
with my
she
coochie.
willing your coochie
I'm
to
not
come out?
like really gonna do anything with my coochie right now.
No, I think
like,
that's
I had to think about it.
it's just a
Was
place.
I?
It's
And
just
then
a
I said,
place.
No, I'm not drunk enough to do stuff with my coochie right now.
It's a place that's known for the ribs. Probably.
Yeah, I know. So see, I'm on edge right now. Anything can happen.
Okay, so it says the earliest suggestion of unusual disappearances in the Bermuda area appeared in September 17th, 1950, article published in the Miami Herald.
Okay.
So Florida,
Yeah, but we can't.
Edward Van
I'm not gonna
Winkle
say
Jones
that.
being the author, or the journalist, I should say. 2 years later, Fate magazine
Mhm.
published "See Mystery at Our Back Door." Now, first of all, I'd like to read these articles because
Well,
I
when
feel like
I
they'd be
read
fun to read.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say when I read on the History Channel, they said what made the Bermuda Triangle
Ooh, hit it.
popular was a couple of novels or a couple
Mhm.
of books where they were talking
Yep.
about it.
True.
So that's what made it like more popular.
And it seems like a lot of it is coming out of the UK for some reason, which is really interesting.
It's because the UK is obsessed with America. Shit.
Technically, the Bermuda Triangle isn't really in America, just the corner of it. You know what I mean?
It's part of it, so
why don't
just
you
shut
back
the fuck up.
Why don't you
Look,
back the fuck
It's an
up?
important point.
Motherfucker.
Is it the
Back the
third?
fuck
Is it
up.
part of the triangle? Is it part of the triangle? Is it one
You're
of the points of the
Are
triangle?
you said it 3
it
times. Stop saying the
Is
fucking
it?
T word.
Is it? Say it. Tell me. Is it
Florida,
not?
the end of Florida is the
Yes.
end of America in that corner.
So
And then it goes over to the Bahamas.
So?
And Puerto Rico technically is like it's not a state, you know what I mean?
it's still okay.
It's not a state. It should be a state.
If you took off
Puerto Rico should get statehood.
you
That's what
took
I think,
off-
by the way.
If you took off the point that's in Florida, would it still be a triangle?
God damn it. That's 4 bells if you didn't drink along. I think I had 1 sip. Woo! By the way, this is made with cherries or something, so
didn't
it's
answer
really good.
You
I'm
didn't
sorry,
answer
what'd you
me.
ask me?
If you took out Florida, would it still make a T word?
No, of course not.
Okay, so it's still important. America is still important.
No, I'm
America
just
is the
saying
one-
that it's only marginally located in the Florida area.
No.
Whatever. Anyway, so this is essentially the articles that the article that really got into it was the loss of Flight 19. So this is one of the
Yes.
biggest ones. It's like the first one. Every
did
time you
read
watch
that.
the videos on YouTube and all that fun shit, this is the one, right?
Yep.
So let's talk about Flight 19. Flight 19 was it was a bunch of torpedo bombers that disappeared in the triangle, I'll say it, after losing contact to the Navy. Let's see. Yeah, and they were flying out from Fort Lauderdale. What up to Fort Lauderdale people? What's going on?
Fort
all
Lauderdale people are all probably have COVID,
possibly.
but we
I know
still
that
love you.
I know-
It's just you probably got COVID.
An old friend of mine's family's from there, so I'm just saying, what's up?
But that is the party central of.
Well, it's sort of, let's just say there's a lot of good homes out there. A lot of people with good homes.
I feel like that's.
It's sort of a retirement community nowadays, it seems like.
I don't know. I feel like that's
I don't
where
know.
all the
Is that a bro
where all
place?
the
Is it like, what's that?
trashy people party.
I don't think so. I think that's, no, it's not Fort Lauderdale. No. Fort
Because-
Lauderdale's like a suburb, dude.
Is it?
It is.
I
It
don't
is.
know, but I
It
am
frickin' is.
not from
But this
Florida,
is
so
a
I can't say.
this is the Naval Air Station. But look, all 14 airmen on the flight were lost, as were all 13 crew members of a flying boat that subsequently launched from Naval Air Station Banana River. That's kind of weird, huh? To search for Flight 19.
Banana River.
Oh, so shit.
Cockburn.
So in the original group of torpedo bombers all disappeared, and then people went to go find them and they disappeared too.
See, that's what I'm
So
saying.
that's pretty freaking crazy.
Did people find them? No. They're still missing until this day.
Okay, so while we keep
I
talking
think
here,
that it is aliens.
yeah, you do.
Either aliens or witches, because I feel like if
Okay.
there's a lot of women in Cockburn, they're doing some weird magical spells.
They're burning cocks.
to like get rid of all the guys, because like.
Okay, look, I'm gonna put up
And maybe all
on
those
here.
guys had small cocks.
I'm gonna put up on here a YouTube video without the sound, so you can kind of see what's going on here. Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. Oh no, this is the wrong one. Never mind. Never mind, guys. Anyway,
And Christopher Columbus sailed
I got
through
another
there.
one. He did, yeah. Apparently,
Too bad he didn't go missing. That fuck.
apparently weird stuff happened when they sailed
Shit.
through it too. But
Maybe that's why he went crazy.
there's just so many
or
people
maybe
that
that's
have
how
gone
he
through
got
there.
syphilis.
So many syphilis. You know what?
The memorial service.
Oh shit! Sorry, everybody. We had a little bit of
That
audio
scared
happening.
me. That
Did I scare
scared
you?
me. Yeah, it really scared me. I was drinking and I didn't know what was happening. I thought you were burping really loud.
Okay, look, I'm gonna
Don't
play.
do that.
No, it was the I didn't have it muted. Okay, look, I have a background
Ooh,
showing some
mango.
video.
I haven't had mango in a while.
Yeah, it's from the channel is Naked Science. So look them up on YouTube. They have some pretty cool stuff. But here's a little bit of information, or at least a video of what we're talking
guys.
about.
It has something to do with Cockburn aliens.
Those are the airmen, yeah. So like essentially like they're all flying, and then there was some communique saying like, oh, there's white sands. Oh no, it's green sands.
Hen
oh no,
and
it is white.
chicken shoals?
Don't worry about the words on the screen. This is just an animation, okay? But see, that's what they were gonna do. They were gonna fly to an island and fly up to another island and then come back to Florida. But those motherfuckers disappeared, man. And then they sent 13 airmen to find them, and they also disappeared.
See?
And like the weird thing is like the communication was like they were talking about stuff, you know, they were saying really weird stuff, and then when they should have been responding, they just disappeared. Oh, here's a guy's massive face talking about it as well.
But see, that's like,
But yeah, it's pretty crazy.
yeah. I mean, what the fuck, man? Like,
What the fuck, man?
no, I mean, like, no one even cares how, like, people who,
Look at this old guy.
it's either a conspiracy where, like, the government didn't want these men to be found, right? Like, okay,
Right.
if I'm gonna go conspiracy theorist, okay, all my conspiracy theorists, come and listen, okay? If we were gonna go with conspiracy theory, I would probably say that maybe all these guys that were in this squadron were people that the government wanted to get rid of because they knew too many secrets that they didn't want getting out. So what they did was that they had them do a test flight or whatever, had them fly through this area.
God. So you're saying like
And then-
this was a test to see if the area was like going to make them
They
disappear?
did the test. No, they did the test flight, and they did. You know, they told their alien buddies from Cockburn to go ahead and make them disappear, and then to make it worse,
Fuck,
they
dude.
decided to go ahead and send people in because the government didn't want to. The government didn't want to look dumb, like, oh, they don't care about their American compatriots. So they said, okay, we're going to send in people to go look for them. But then when the people went in, they suspiciously disappeared because they called their alien friends from Cockburn to make them suspiciously disappear and say, oh, it's because they just disappeared. Because it's the Bermuda Triangle. Did it. I did it. Debunked forever.
Wow, nice.
See, made it happen.
Nice work.
That's what a conspiracy theorist would believe. For real.
I mean, yeah, it's true.
It's because they probably knew who killed Elvis or who fucking.
Technically, you just
What
put that
other
theory out
mysteries
there, and people can source you now.
Yeah, see? I mean,
You know
come
what
on.
I mean?
Because they probably all knew who killed Elvis, or they probably knew that Abraham Lincoln was really a vampire hunter. And then they need to keep that a secret. I mean, come on. Just get your head out of your ass.
Get your head out of your ass. Oh, rest in peace, DMX, by the way.
Oh, yeah. We should be.
Rest in peace. I'm pouring this out on my laptop. I'm just kidding. But no, rest in peace,
But
bro.
did people. Okay, look. I love DMX for what he did, but do you know any DMX songs?
Yeah, X gonna give it to you.
That was a giveaway. You're
X
a
gonna
fuck.
give it to you. Gonna give it to you.
But I
Gonna give it
almost
to you.
cried at work because I saw
It's really
this
sad.
video.
It's
I
really
saw
sad.
this video
Death
of
sucks.
him like with his son,
Ah,
and then I was like, I almost lost it.
yikes.
I was like, it's sad. Like drugs really fuck you up, man.
Drugs fuck you up, man.
But let's not talk about that. I don't want to get sad again. You want me to? Think
I just
about
want
the video?
no. I just
you want me
wanted
to think about the video and cry again.
I just really wanted to have an honorable mention.
Like,
okay.
God, you really want me to cry?
No, I don't. I just we were supposed to bring it up earlier, and I didn't, and I just wanted to bring it up really quickly. The dog's downstairs. She's gonna be freaking out now. Anyway, look.
Did it?
Flight 19. A lot of people died.
Give me one a little
disappeared.
bit harder.
What?
Not too embarrassing, but just a little bit harder.
What?
I could do it.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. I see. The chat made her bark. Perfect. Flight 19.
Look at him. He's not impressed. Like
No,
that
I
was
am. I
Casey.
just
Can
didn't
you
know what was
bark?
going
Go
on.
ahead. You do it.
Roof.
No, see, that sucked. That sucked. That sucked. That's stupid. That's stupid.
See, my barks made that actual dog bark
That's stupid.
downstairs.
That's dumb.
Okay, let's just go through some of these like incidents. Okay, just on the list. 1945, Flight 19 happened, right? But then Flight 1947, July 3rd, Douglas C-54 crashed off the Florida coast after the pilot lost control and turbulence. See? And then the Star Tiger in 1948 lost 6 crew and 27 passengers. They just disappeared, right? You also
the
have
thing is, it's the people who just disappear.
yeah, those are the weird ones.
Like those are the weird ones, but people try not to think about it.
There's a whole bunch of
think
them.
about why they've disappeared. Like
There's one. Look, there's one that I was. I don't know off the top of my head like all the facts, but there's one that's really crazy where this guy was
or if
flying.
you're gonna try to get the flat earthers, maybe they like fell off the edge of the earth,
Oh, okay.
and that's why they're missing.
They needed the Bifrost.
They fell off the edge of the earth, and that's why they're missing.
There's one really interesting one. Like, I'll pull up the video while I'm talking about it. But essentially, it was a guy. He was flying his plane, right?
Did Amelia Earhart disappear over the triangle?
No.
No, because didn't she disappear like out of nowhere? Like she was flying her thing, and then no one found her ever in the entire world. I thought
No.
she went through the triangle.
She might have. I mean, I think that she was heading in that direction, so they theorized that. Oh man, don't tell me I'm losing. I didn't have the video.
Well.
Okay, look, I had the video and I accidentally put it up. You know what I mean? But whatever. I guess I don't need the freaking video. But here's the story goes: there was a pilot and he was flying. It was choppy, and then all of a sudden there was an electrical storm and there was clouds. Right? There's clouds and like lightning. All of a sudden.
When did this happen? What year?
I don't know which year. I told you I don't have all that data. I'm just telling you that I learned
need
this.
a year to theorize.
I don't have the fucking year off the top of my head, okay? I'll find it in this video, okay? It's in this video too. But anyway, this guy, he was flying his plane, and essentially what happened was electrical storm hit, clouds, and then the clouds opened up into a tunnel. And it was like a 15-mile tunnel, right, where it's clouds surrounding it with lightning striking all around, right? And so he just was flying through this tunnel of clouds. And then all of a sudden, the clouds collapsed on him, and then it was just mist, right? And then, before he knew it, the mist cleared, and he was over Florida. He was like where Miami was. And like, he wasn't supposed to be there for 45 minutes to like an hour and a half or something, So something happened where he cleared distance so quickly that,
Was he married?
it was crazy. Was he married?
Yeah.
What does that have to do with anything?
Because what if his wife prayed that he would get home safely? God decided to.
I wanted him to get home faster.
Yeah, and then God decided to answer her prayers, so he did this weird thunder thing.
No.
Are they Catholic?
No, I don't know about
See?
that.
No one knows. See, every time
I
I
don't
bring
understand
up,
why
every
you're
time I bring
talking
up
about
questions,
Catholic
like,
stuff.
you never know. Because you have to think of everything. You have to think of everything if something weird happened. You
Okay.
can't rule out anything. So, like, you can't rule out God. I know you don't believe in God, but what if that's, or like the devil or ghosts or whatever, but you rule out everything. I'm just trying to include
No,
everything.
I don't. I'm just saying, like,
So that's what I'm asking. Like, is maybe his family's Catholic and the wife said, please get my husband home safely. And so he
and so she
guided
opened a
him.
time tunnel.
Yeah. You never know. Miracles happen.
Okay.
I mean, do they? I feel like they do if that happened.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty miraculous, but like, what if
You have to
it wasn't that?
like,
I,
if
I
you're
had
gonna
this fucking
believe-
video queued up, man. What
See, if
happened
you're just
to
gonna
it?
be logical, then be logical, right? Like, logical all the time. But if you're
What
gonna
happened to the
believe
video?
in stuff, then you just believe in everything, which is what I do.
I think it's this one.
Anything could happen.
I had these. Oh, here we go. This is the video. Finally. Oh, for fuck's sake.
He's a fisherman.
He was, yeah. So you can see in this video here, the guy's flying, right?
Okay.
And then let's get to the part. Okay, his instruments are going crazy, and then he goes, pew, shoots right out the side, and then he was flying over Miami. He was already over Miami, and it should have taken him
go.
longer. So, pretty cool stuff, right?
Okay, what's the guy's name?
I don't know.
Well, how am I supposed to look this shit up?
Fuck if I know, man. Let's see. Bruce Gernon. There you go.
Bruce Gernon.
Let's look that up. Bruce Gernon.
Yeah, look Bruce Gernon up.
Here we go. Yeah, electronicfog.com. Here's a picture of the guy. Right here. That's the guy. He says he's been featured in over 50 television documentaries and radio programs about his experiences in the Bermuda Triangle. Hit the bell. His groundbreaking theory based upon first-hand experience as recounted in The Fog details a rare natural phenomenon that may be behind many of the seemingly paranormal happenings in the Bermuda Triangle. Hit the bell. Causing time distortion, pilot disorientation, and equipment malfunctions. Bruce has been a certified flight instructor and active pilot since 1965, and blah, 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 blah. But see, so he has a website, electronicfog.com. So if you want to buy his, let's look at the store.
No.
What we got in here?
What's
Oh,
your-
you want to get his dumbass t-shirts? Go ahead. Enter the Bermuda T. Yeah. Travel through time. That's the back of the
That's
t-shirt.
sad.
Oh, that's a rough t-shirt, man. You can't have someone design a better t-shirt?
Maybe because he doesn't have a
Yikes.
lot of money.
Yikes.
Hello.
Okay, so let's talk about what. Okay, so a lot of planes and ships either went missing or crashed and were found later. Another interesting thing I found out about was Austin Stefanos and Perry Conan in 2000. I thought it was 2005. 2015. Two 14-year-old boys disappeared on a fishing trip in the Triangle. Cohen and Stefanos were avid fishermen. They're both 14 years old and would go fishing at an area not far offshore. The two boys would routinely check in with their parents every couple of hours. They told reporters that his grandson had operated the boat about 20 times and that family members were comfortable with them operating the boat. About a week prior to the boys' disappearance, Stefanos had been stopped by a Marine Patrol officer for a routine check, and all safety equipment mandated by Florida law was aboard the boat. The night prior, blah, 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 blah. Let's see. It says, shortly after they left, a line of thunderstorms were documented moving towards the area, and the National Weather Service issued a special marine warning that warned of heavy rains and winds potentially in excess of 40 miles per hour. It's believed that the boys were overtaken by the storm as Stefanos...
Yeah, they're 14 fucking years old. Like, shut the fuck up.
As Stefanos' cell phone was disconnected from the internet around 1:15 p.m.
Shut up.
His last social media post was from his Snapchat account, with one of the posts being the boys on the boat with fishing poles and messages stating, "Peace out, Jupe." Like Jupiter. which friends claim meant the boys were going to the Bahamas. A friend told reporters that another post from that day from Stefano's account was a video of the fast-moving storm headed toward the boat, with the commentary, "We're fucked."
See?
So yeah, they never found them. They never found them. They never found the boat or anything. So pretty tragic stuff.
You know why they didn't find them?
But like this is the reason why I'm bringing this up is because of what you're about to say. So why didn't they find them?
Because like if a storm was coming,
exactly.
If the boat capsized, then like their bodies got like torn up to shreds, and maybe like animals ate them, and so
maybe. Okay, so here's the thing.
You guys thought I was gonna say something strange. I know. Let's get
into the nitty gritty. Okay, so this guy Larry Kush, author of the Bermuda Triangle Mystery, solved. That's a bell. 1975.
Solved.
Yep. Argued that many claims of Gadiz and subsequent writers were exaggerated. So basically, the reporting on the Bermuda T was exaggerated, dubious, or unverifiable. Kush's research revealed a number of inaccuracies and inconsistencies between Berlitz accounts and statements from eyewitnesses, participants, and others involved in the initial incidents.
That just was all words that I didn't even understand.
So what he's trying to say is that, like, basically, the reporting on most of the stuff that gives the notoriety of the Bermuda Triangle, that's a bell. It's like most of it's bullshit. Most of it's bullshit and can't be backed up.
You know, I've been ringing the bell and you haven't been drinking. I feel like you're going into the Bermuda Triangle.
Well, give me another beer and I owe you 2 drinks. So, it says, Kush concluded that the number of ships and aircraft reported missing in the area was not significantly greater... passing it through the ring, was not significantly greater, proportionally speaking, than in any other part of the ocean. In an area frequented by tropical cyclones, the number of disappearances that did occur were, for the most part, neither disproportionate, unlikely, nor mysterious. So essentially, because of the location of the triangle, there's a lot of like storms that happen there. Like people say there might be like cyclones.
So if there was a cyclone, you still see the parts of the ship and planes or whatever.
Yeah, or it's methane bubbles, which immediately sink things. Which there's I could show you footage of an experiment that demonstrates that. It says, furthermore, Berlitz and other writers would often fail to mention such storms or even represent the disappearance as having happened in calm conditions when meteorological records clearly contradict this. So essentially, when people started to kind of debunk everything, they were going into the facts that, there's a lot of storms during all these disappearances. Okay. This is getting into what you were talking about.
Aliens still.
They could have been using the storm as a cover, right?
Aliens are smart. No one thinks aliens are smart, but they're smart.
It says the numbers themselves had been exaggerated by sloppy research. A boat's disappearance, for example, would be reported, but its eventual, if belated, return to port may not have been documented.
But also, that's why I'm scared of the ocean.
Dude, the ocean is terrifying. I'm scared. I'm very scared of it.
The ocean, most of it hasn't even been discovered yet. Like they haven't gone to the depths of the ocean. So like, who the fuck knows what's under there? And like, why hasn't anyone gone there? Because they're all fucking scared. Like, I don't know. I don't swim in the ocean. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just stay out of there.
Just don't go fucking in the ocean because like weird shit happens, man. I don't know. There's probably dinosaurs down there still.
Probably, huh?
Not like land walking dinosaurs, but like sea dinosaurs. Like they probably were like, yes, because we're still alive, and they don't want to get caught. But they're like down there.
I think they're down there. So
They're
look,
fucking down there.
the
That's probably
paranormal.
where mermaids are. But, like, no one wants to believe that.
No, I mean maybe. Who knows? There might.
No
I mean,
one
there might
believes in
even be a
mermaids?
hollow Earth happening
No
down
one
there,
believes
right?
in mermaids. No, I don't believe in Hollow Earth, but no one believes
But
in
you
mermaids.
believe in mermaids.
Yeah.
I think
Why
the pressure would crush a mermaid. Look,
I think you guys got mermaids all wrong.
we're talking about the triangle, remember? So paranormal explanations are everything from the mythical lost continent of Atlantis to Bimini Road, which
What
is
the
a natural
fuck is
rock formation, I think, under the ocean. Also, of course, UFOs, and you know, like time dilation and all that fun stuff. But natural explanations are compass variation. So when you fly over or go through a certain spot, the compass is sort of like flipping to the other pole.
But that's why they say
right?
that in the Bermuda Triangle, there's something magnetic about it where like
Yeah, that's 2 bells, by the way.
where it shows where it alters your compass. So
Right. Also, the Gulf Stream runs through that area. It says, in essence, it's a river flowing within an ocean. And Cannon does carry floating objects and has a maximum surface velocity of 2 meters per second, or 6.6 feet per second. A small plane making a water landing or a boat having engine trouble can be carried away from the current of that river,
yeah,
essentially.
I know. See, that's why that's the
They can
only
be
thing
pulled.
because you know like
Human
I know
error.
about the current. I almost died because of the current.
Oh, currents will fuck you up,
It's like
man.
I was out in the ocean and it almost took me away, man. Like it almost took me away. I was scared. I was so fucking scared.
It's really scary, dude.
I thought I was gonna die. So I don't ever go out into the ocean.
For real.
Not the California oceans, at least. Like I'll go out into the Hawaiian oceans, like where they take me, where tourists are safe. And I'm gonna fully be honest with you. Yeah,
Damn this thing.
I go where tourists are safe, and so.
I want to find that one experiment.
But yeah. Anyways, okay. I owe you guys a drink.
Also, there's like essentially, look, in that area, because there's so many storms, they have these things. They're called like wind tunnels or like cyclones. You can see it happening here. And so essentially, they're saying at nighttime, they're not even visible. And it like, imagine trying to flying through
Yeah, but where
an
the
area
fuck would
and
your
it's
boat
dark.
be? Like, no one
You would just get
will
hit
find
by
your
that.
boat.
Look at that. We're getting hit by basically a cyclone of water and air.
And how do we know that's not aliens? Shut the fuck up.
It's meteorological. But there is an experiment on here I want to pull up. But this is getting into like
See,
my
really,
my
like,
last
I get drunk
project.
off of like 4, like super 4.
Methane hydrates.
Ew, I don't
So-
want that.
Essentially, what happens when you have water and something in the water that can float, but then you pump a bunch of methane bubbles in there, it makes the thing sink. And there's a experiment right here. Okay, I'm gonna play it on the screen. That demonstrates it. So what's happening here? It's basically like a water tank, a cylindrical water tank. This is Bruce DiNardo who's doing this.
So?
I think it's from like early 2000s. This video, and he's putting like a buoyant bubble, or like like a gas bag,
Okay.
in this tank, right? And so what he's gonna do is gonna start pumping methane bubbles in there,
Okay.
and we'll
Okay.
listen to a little bit of what he's saying here.
The volume of the water will expand, but the mass of the water stays the same. So the buoyant force will decrease.
See,
As I increase the amount of bubbles, the ball will sit deeper in the fluid. And eventually we get to a critical point where the ball sinks.
see what I mean? So like essentially, the density of the water changes because of the methane, and so it forces the thing that's gonna float in the water to go under. And the problem with a boat starting to sink is that like the second it goes under, it starts to take on water. And when you take on water, it makes you heavier, and then your buoyancy is now negated, right? And so you just go down, dude.
Yeah.
And so they're saying
There's
like
probably
in
a
that
lot of bodies down
in
there.
creating that
Yeah.
methane, right? And so like I really do subscribe to that, at least for the you know, for the boats and stuff. But like I think with the planes, there's just like a lot of storms and stuff. So, you know, we could talk all day about how it's mysterious and weird, and like it is trippy that a lot of things, you know, a lot of boats and people disappear there. But I think it's mostly just because A, it's bad weather, B, people are fucking up sailing or flying, and C, maybe it's electromagnetism or like compass problems. But at the end of the day, I don't think it's like a time portal or like aliens. But then wouldn't let me just also supplement that with, wouldn't it also be the perfect cover in that area to say, oh, there's a lot of storms, this would be a good place to
and
maybe
then, like,
abduct
hasn't the
people
government
or
lied
take people
to us
out
a
of
bunch
there?
of times about aliens? Like, fuck
So,
that.
so there we are.
Okay.
So that's that. I mean, you know, we got into it. We talked about it. You know, if you have more thoughts on the Bermuda Triangle, hit us up at oddvalleypodcast@gmail.com. Let us know your thoughts. Let us know your conspiracies. There's so much to read about it. You could check it out. Whoa. You still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can still hear you. Okay, look.
But we're going to get into our next segment, which is the 25-cent advice. Go ahead and lead us into that, Mochi.
I was going to say, before I go, I know I had a dare to bark like a dog. Ruff, 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 ruff. But before I get into my 25-cent advice.
Nice.
If the person who gave me the dare did not take a shot, you should do a double. Double a shot right now.
Double it.
Double it. And I want to see it. You can text me a picture.
Yeah,
Just do it.
Or you can tweet us at Odd Valley Pod. It's on the screen on the bottom there.
But we're gonna do
What's
it.
up?
I already know the plan. And it's Friday. Come on, you're not even gonna do shit. Let me tell you.
Friday.
Do it. Take a double. Ew.
This guy right here is saying that
But
like
okay.
the electromagnetic poles
My
are shifting.
25-cent advice is do not travel in the triangle because you might get abducted. Okay? Like
Do
you
not
don't know
travel
because
in
it's
the triangle.
because it chooses who it wants. And who knows who they want to experiment on. You know?
Yeah.
Because it's aliens. So there you go.
True
That's
that.
mine. And I said triangle, so fucking drink.
You know, I feel like we said that word a lot. But I'll drink for it. Let's go.
I drink every fucking time, so fuck you if you didn't drink.
No, I'm drinking right now. What the hell? I'm
Okay,
gonna put
your
this last
turn,
one up there. You like
25-cent
this
advice.
background right here? This is a good one, right?
Yeah, it is good. Okay, go.
This will lead us out, you know, with all the fun stuff that's been happening. My 25-cent advice is seek knowledge, man. You know, don't believe everything you read on the internet, but then, you know, read about stuff. You can learn a lot about things if you read on Wikipedia, other websites, as well as books and all that fun stuff. But seek your own knowledge. You know what I mean? And then also just keep an open mind, because you never know what might be stranger than fiction.
Yeah, I mean, for real. I mean, everyone's watched the X-Files. We all know what it's like. So, I mean,
If you haven't seen the X-Files, please watch it. It's really great. It's probably on your streaming service. I think it's on Hulu. It's dope, man. So good. But a lot of that stuff is based on real world shit. So that's what's fun about it.
nice.
Oh, you got a picture. Why don't you
Nice. How do I... Nice.
slack it to me?
Oh, slack it to him. How do I slack it to you?
Can you? Or just
Oh,
show
here,
it to the camera.
here,
Just show it to the camera.
Yes. There, I did it.
I still have it on the Slack. I still have the
Okay.
Slack open.
Look.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Yes. Do it. Because you know
I'm
what?
just gonna pop it up on
And
screen right here.
I'm gonna investigate
There you go. We got
it.
one shot for that dog
I'm
bark.
gonna investigate it more. It doesn't look like water, so we're good. Because sometimes
Right
people
on.
like to trick me. I mean, I know this
No, it
person
looks
would
legit.
never.
It looks
I know
legit.
this person would never trick me, but I'm just saying, you know, I got trust issues. So,
All right. Anything else you want to say
having
before we
that.
get out of here?
what I have to say is, thank you for everybody listening, and I
Yeah.
love you. And
Tell us what Coup de Grace is.
we're gonna do a Coup de Grace shot, which is live, laugh, love, and drink, which is totally basic now, basic bitch. That's
Yeah,
what
but
we
that's
do.
that's what Coup de
But
Grace
that's
means.
what it means, and we do it. We
It's our
carry it
little
on
cheers
because of
word.
Kevin. And
Cheers to you, Kevo.
also, I'm gonna get some food after this.
Oh, we is gonna get food for sure.
spicy chicken sandwich.
But this show's ending. If that's not
we're
clear,
ending it. If that's not clear,
we're gonna
that's
end the
what's
show.
happening.
We're fucked up, and we're gonna get some
We're fucked up.
delicious food. And we're gonna cheers to you. I'm gonna cheers to Mochi. Cheers to everybody. We're gonna
Cheers.
say Coup de Grace and take this shot, and we'll
Yes.
see you next time
Take it.
on
Thank you.
Odd Valley. Let's go.
Coup de grace.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week. And then don't forget, every Friday at 6:30, Odd Valley or twitch.tv/Odd Valley, or just go ahead and Google Odd Valley. We'll see you next time. Peace out. Mochi.
Love you.
That's right.